Hi everybody. Can you believe I already did this video, but I didn't save it? I thought I did. Anyway, I am honored to have been asked by Care Hart, who is the founder of the Disabled Artists Foundation Incorporated, which is DAFI, DAFI. She has asked me to be part of a Happy Pack design team. And what we do is the kits that she's going to send to the disabled artists, we will get the kit and we do videos to show them many different ways they can use it. And I did show you guys how I did this. I didn't save it, and I'm so sorry, but I'm going to tell you. Okay. I took chipboard and black paper, and I scored it, and I put a piece on the inside and a piece on the outside spine. And that is to thicken the spine, because this is one of these little file folder things you get for school at the beginning of the year, or as you need them. Report covers, that's what we used to call them. I guess they still are called that. But anyway, it was a little thin, so I had chipboard on the outside cover, front and back, and it will also be inside. Now, here's my dilemma. I started putting this together, and boy, I gave y'all all kinds of options. Asked you all kinds of questions, but you won't. I didn't save it, so you don't know it. Okay. Here's the cover I was thinking of doing. And putting, you know, like some cheesecloth or some lace or something with it to kind of dress it up some. But this layout here is the one I like. So this is A. And you guys, I want you to vote in the comments below, because we're going to build this thing together, okay? Now, here's the second option. And I'll tell you in a minute about this kit. This Digi kit. See, I wanted to get these words on here, but I don't like it. I mean, I love the paper. Don't get me wrong. I love the paper. It's gorgeous. I have to fold it in a little more so that it has the black side showing. I'm turning these into cabinet cards. I'm going to put the cream color on around the outside of this. I've already put them on black, but they're not completely dry yet, and I don't want them to warp, so I have to wait for that. I think this, I love these wordings. I wanted to point, but I can't get to point with the pictures on it. This has to come in more. So I'm only going to have about this much of the wording showing. But I don't know. I think it's a little busy for the cover. And what was the third option? Oh, this is the third option. And I was going to reprint this to come out so I can cut it. I had cut it in half, which I didn't need to. But I think this is a little busy too for... I don't know. Okay. So this one is A. This one is B. And this one is C. Put in the comments below which one you think will look best. This one is going to have... See, I've already started cutting it. Okay, this one is going to have and be extended out. And no, I'm not going to use this torn piece of paper. I'm going to reprint it. But this one is going to be similar like this. I think that's kind of busy too, and it will limit what I can put over here. So, okay. Now, with that said, this is the Love Letters DigiKit, and oh my God, wait till you see it. I've already started cutting some of it, so let me see how much of it I have. Well, I have all of the paper. Okay. You get this graph paper. Look at this. Look at these graphics. Gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. And you have this page, which I liked this too on the cover, but it didn't work measurement-wise. You get tabs, you get pockets. And I'll tell you in a minute who made this. I liked this picture, but she was too big to go with the background. And you're going to see some doubles here because, like I said, I printed it on cardstock and on paper. But that's okay. I want to make sure you see it all because some of it I have cut up. These I want to turn into cabinet cards. Aren't they gorgeous? Look at the graphics on these suckers. And this is by Junk with Stuff, and her website is on one of these pages. It is Stephanie Huff, Etsy.com/shop/junk with stuff. Guys, if you buy this junk journal kit, it's a digi-kit. You have to print it at home. When you go to check out, look for the comments, and in that put DAFI or hardest, HARTIST. Excuse me, because for everyone she sells, she'll donate to the hardest a free copy of it. Whoops, that doesn't go there. And you know, that saves the foundation some money to buy other supplies. Now, if you're not aware of what DAFI is, DAFI stands for Disabled Artists Foundation Incorporated. The lady's name is Carolyn Hart. Her YouTube channel is Care Hart. CAREHART. She started this foundation on her own. Just out of the blue, she was talking in a live one night, and she says, I wish, you know, there was an organization or there was something we could do, because, you know, all the time when you're in a crafting live and every people in there saying, I wish I could, you know, craft like that, but I just can't afford the supplies. And this was 3 years ago on Valentine's Day when she started DAFI. And she has a Facebook group, she has a YouTube channel. They're going to start up an eBay shop to raise funds. They do a once a month sale to raise funds, but they have disabled artists all over the country that every month get craft supplies absolutely free to them. The funds that they raise through their sales and donations are where the supplies come from. Do they get all brand new things? Not always. Sometimes they get some new to them, fairly new, good craft supplies. Like, let's say somebody buys a case of glue sticks and they don't like that particular brand, they can send it down to DAFI to, you know, distribute out to the hardest. And that's something they don't have to buy. And for everything they don't have to buy, they can spend more to buy more expensive, nicer items. Without donations, they can't really keep going. So they really, really, really need to get donations. You know, any kind of donations. Monetary is best because, I'm not going to lie about it, you know, I do a lot of charity work with a lot of organizations and have done it my entire life. It was something that we started doing as children. But any organization that is in it solely to help others depend on donations to run. You know, they can't store everything in their homes. They have to pay for storage places. They have to pay for post office boxes for different people that get donations to make up the kits. But really, you know, think about it. They have a website, and you can go on it, and it's disabled. I think it's disabled.artist.org. But you can go in there, and you can read it. You can see their financials. You can see how much they had come in, how much went out, where the money goes. It goes to the disabled artist. You know, the sad thing is there's always somebody that doesn't like somebody else, and they'll tell something that may not always be true. So, I would invite you to go. They're doing a hop. Well, by the time you see this, the hop will be over. They're doing a hop yesterday. But go and look for the Happy Birthday DAFi. They are 3 years old on Valentine's Day. 3 years old. And steadily growing. Because the more people that hear about them, the more people that contact them and say, can you help me? You know, you have to prove your income, you have to prove your disability. And you may be put on a waiting list for a short period of time, depending on how fluid they are at the time. Some months they may get large, nice, brand new items. And some months they may get a smaller bag of items. But they get something. And it cheers them up. It helps them. You know, okay, I'm going to quit begging. I really am doing that, aren't I? Anyway, guys, you know, check them out. But I will be doing some of, this is what she'll call a happy pack. And she'll send, normally they print out the digis that are donated because most of the people don't have the means to print them. And she'll send them everything they need to make something. So my purpose for this kit here is to make absolutely as many things as I can out of it, to show them all the different options and different ways they can use it. So I hope you don't get tired of seeing these videos with this one digi kit, because I'm going to be busting it and making everything I can think of with them. So, maybe 2 weeks worth. Maybe I'll stagger them in between other videos. Oh yeah, and a reminder, we are Wednesday night at 7 p.m. live now. My videos were on Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays. Now they're going to be on Monday, Thursday, and Saturday. Because we're live on Wednesday, I don't want to do a video and a live at the same time. So, with that being said, vote down below. A, B, or C. Do you remember what they were? If I can start it from the beginning, I could use the views. Kidding. But anyway, no, I'm not. Say down below A, B, or C for the cover. And also tell me, what do you think would be the best utilization for the large folder? I wish I had cut it in half. I really wish I had cut it in half. But I didn't. A large creative journal, which is a writing journal, but you also decorate your pages, like a diary that you decorate, or a glue book, or a junk journal, or an ephemera keeper. Y'all can tell by the way I said the last one, that's really not what I'm voting for, right? Right. Everybody's going to say ephemera keeper, aren't you? Yeah, but, you know, that's about all I've got for tonight. I'm sorry that it got messed up and I didn't save it. I promise I'll save it this time. But because I want to be working on this together, or just a little bit ahead of some, I want your input. What do you think I should show you to make with it first? The first would be junk journal, art journal / glue book, or a creative journal, creative writing journal. And that doesn't mean it's creative writing. Let's see. This is my creative journal that I write in. And what I would do is with the ephemera they have, let's see, I got the pages back here. I'm found a really decorated up page for you. I would make like little cutouts and things like this that you could put on your page. I turn it into a creative writing journal. Well, I can't find one that'll really go with that one. Something like this. I could cut big flowers like this out of the papers, like this. Cut these birds out of it. I mean, you know, just give me some general idea of what you would like to see first, and especially if you're going to be one of the people that begin the Happy Pack. I'm not asking you to say I'm a artist. I'm just saying, you know, nobody will know who the artists are. And then there's another very strict thing about the organization is they protect the identity of the people because, you know, we've all been there. We've all had our hard times. And nobody needs to feel ashamed. And we never want that to happen to them. So, you know, at all costs, I'll protect anybody that I already know is one. And I've even lied a few times. Well, not lied. I've kind of shaded the truth and said, no, I don't think so. When somebody asks me, are they one? Because in my personal opinion, it's nobody's freaking business if they're getting stuff or not. So, leave your comments down below. Tell me what you think should be done first, or, you know, I may take your ideas and run with them, or I may just pull a Johnny on you to run and do it my way. And Johnny, no, I thank you very much, but you don't have to comment, because she's going to tell me to stand them on their head. I gave her a hard time tonight in her live, but it was fun. But anyway, okay. Part 2 will be coming up. Leave some comments down before part 2. Okay, if you see this on Monday, you know Thursday part 2 is coming. So I need your comments before then. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Sorry for the rambling, and sorry I didn't say the first one and messed it up, but I'll do better. I promise. Bye.